We'd like to welcome all of you today to Saturday's Story. This is going to be a life event. We're in the country. You may hear roosters crowing, vehicles passing, but we're out here with a life story. Because you see, life has a way of blindsiding all of us. It's easy to be brave when there's no danger. It's easy to be kind when there's no hardship. It's not moments of tranquility that's going to define any of us, but it's the challenging times, the times that hit us and how we react to the things that we really don't understand. The portrait of our priorities are developed in the dark rooms of misunderstanding and our deepest trials. You see, life has a way of shifting all of our priorities and making us see life the way it really needs to be seen, not through the eyes of the temporal, but through the eyes of the eternal. Because you see, it's through those eyes that take us not from where we are to where we're going. Today we're here with Brother Otis Rayburn. Brother Otis Rayburn's a faithful member of Parkway Church. Brother Otis was blindsided by an event. He's a hard-working man, but yet when the doctors looked at him and said, "You have terminal cancer, we've done all that we could do." Otis Rayburn told me, he said, "Pastor, my priorities have changed. You see, these things that have come into my life has made me look at life through the eyes, not of the temporal, not of where I live or what I possess or what I have, but it's caused me to look through the eyes of the eternal. And those are the eyes that all of us need to look through. Because somewhere, ladies and gentlemen, along life's way, you're going to be blindsided by some event that's going to cause you to change your priorities and viewing the things that mean something in life. Not stuff, not things, but to view the eternal of family, of faith, and all that God has done. Brother Otis Rayburn is going to tell us what the change of priorities have come into his life because of this event that's blindsided him.
This year, 2021, has changed my life completely. I had a crick in my neck, and we went to Merritt Hospital in Jackson. And when they did my x-rays of my neck, they seen a big spot on my right lung. And they told me that we can't operate on you. We're gonna have to send you back to the VA. So I went back to the VA and they did run some tests on me, and they found out I had stage 4 cancer of the lungs. And it has changed my life completely. When I get up every morning before my feet hit the floor, I'm thanking the good Lord for another day which He has bestowed upon me. And each morning before I do anything, I take my Bible down and read one chapter in the Bible. It has changed my life completely. It has. And the people I meet, I try to tell them, I said, "You don't know what you're going to end up." I said, "I didn't know what I was ending up with, but the doctors told me that they had done all they could do. But I know a doctor that can do more than they can, and he has done it so far to me. It's a blessing to me to tell people that God is a blessing." My faith has carried me all the way through this cancer deal. And when the good Lord is ready for me, I'm ready to go. But I'm going to do the things that God wants me to do.
This is not just about the life of Otis Rayburn. This is about the life of so many of you that I speak to right now. That many of you are dealing with family members or maybe even yourself that's been blindsided by an event. But remember one thing, the testimony of an Otis Rayburn that applies to the lives of so many of you out there that understand that it will be your faith that will carry you through, because nothing else matters in this world. What would matter if you knew that this was the last day you had to live? Because you see, where you live, how much money you got in the bank, what car you drive, what home you live in, it doesn't matter. True priorities are evaluated, and they all stack up when we look through the eyes of the eternal, and knowing that it is only the eternal that's going to get us out of here. The temporal is all going to pass away. And I thank God for the testimony of a faithful man, a hardworking man, a man that relates to all of you out there who was blindsided by an event. But you see, the portrait of our priorities are established in the dark room of our trials. And in the midst of those trials that are more precious than gold that's tried in the fire, we have an Otis Rayburn with a testimony of faith to someone today that says, hold on, hang on. There's better days coming. God's got this. And so we're holding on to that faith, a faith that will absolutely cause your priorities to change and let you look at the real through the eyes of the eternal. God bless you today. Please share this with someone, because this is a life story. This is a story of some of you. It's not just a story of Otis Rayburn. It's a story that relates to so many of you out there that have been blindsided by an event that changed your life also. God bless you today is our prayer.